Hi guys, welcome to Thought Daughter. I'm your host, and this is where I'm just literally going to share all of my thoughts. I'm a 20-year-old girl, and I'm doing all this for the first time. It's just such a monumental time in our lives, and I had this idea to start a podcast called Thought Daughter, as in THOUGHT, because I really do have so many thoughts that just go on in my brain, and I thought, what better way to put them out there than sharing them through a podcast. And as you can see, I'm just very chill. We're just having all the chill vibes, you know what I mean? But as this being my first episode, something that I've been really wanting to talk about is what I've been doing differently that has made me feel so good. Like insane glow up from the inside. I never had an issue with eating or a bad relationship with food, but it wasn't like a good relationship either, if that makes sense. And I've always been active, but I feel like this year, I don't know what happened. I don't know what changed. I don't know if it's my freaking frontal lobe developing, but let me tell you, I just locked in so hard, and I feel so good. I literally feel amazing. But yeah, so I had this thought where I was just like, you know what, I'm done feeling gross. I felt gross. I felt so unmotivated, never getting up on time, like literally letting my days go to waste. And I was just done with it. And I would see people on TikTok or on Instagram or YouTube doing all of the stuff I wanted to do up here, but I never actually did it. And so I was like, wait a second. I literally have all of this time, all of these days with time to do everything I want to do. Like, isn't that the point of life? To do what you want to do? And then I thought to myself, like, literally no one has real life expectancy. You know what I mean? They say if you're healthy and whatever, you live till you're about 80 or 90 or whatever. But people die all the time. You could die tomorrow and you could be perfectly healthy. So then I just started thinking like all these things, and I was like, wait a second. The sky's the limit. I just don't know why I'm not doing anything about it. So I've had all these dreams and just these goals that I want to accomplish. So I was like, why not start moving in the right direction? And one of those things that I wanted to change about myself was just like being more active, being more intentional with the foods I put in my body. And like I said, I never had a bad relationship with food, but I never cared about how much protein I was eating or if I was even eating protein. I didn't care about how much I was snacking or what I was snacking on. I didn't care. And that was my problem. And I wouldn't care to be consistent in the gym. If I felt like I needed a break or I just didn't want to go, I wouldn't go. Where now I've literally rewired my brain to, I think I just have more self-discipline because I don't let myself now. Like, I literally don't. Today I took an off day because I am getting sick and I can feel my body being so tired. But up here, I want to go. But the thing is, yeah, I just changed my whole mindset. That, like, I rewired my mindset to be like, wait, even if I don't want to go, I'm still going to go. Because that means I'm showing up for myself. And I literally told myself, even if I don't do the most strenuous workout or feel like I did anything crazy, as long as I went, because that's the hardest part. I've come to find out that is the hardest part, is getting there, getting to the gym. I forced myself to wake up early, and I realized that when you are first starting to do something that you didn't do before, forming a new habit, you are going to be so uncomfortable. And I was so uncomfortable. I hated waking up, and I was like, I don't even understand why I hate it so much, because I would literally be just sitting in my bed. Like why wouldn't I use my time in the right way? You know what I mean? I started to force myself to get up early. I would set an alarm, get up, even if I didn't want to. I did not give myself the option to lay back down. It was like, once I'm up, I'm up. And sure enough, it was hard in the beginning and I hated like getting out of bed. But then it started to become easier and easier and easier, and I literally fell in love with it. I fell in love with waking up and seeing the sun, waking up and getting out of my house, because I don't have school in the morning. I have like online class and then class later in the day, so I don't technically have to be up, but I feel amazing. I'm getting up, I hear the birds chirping, I can listen to my music on the way to the gym. And then I started falling in love with the gym because I realized that I hadn't been making enough time, because that's the thing, you make time. I hadn't been making enough time for it. I don't know, it just felt, I like started paying attention to how I was feeling, and when I would get back, I literally felt so good, so clear-headed, just so ready for the day. So yeah, I started falling in love with the gym, and something that helped me was looking at other people on TikTok, specifically Haley Fernandez. She was probably like one of my really big motivators, and then there's another one, her name is Caitlin. I love them. They really, really helped me like get whipped into shape, because I realized no one's gonna show up for me except for me. And they had like these cute workout sets, so I started getting cute workout sets, and that made me even more motivated to go to the gym. And obviously you don't need to have expensive gym clothes or any type of gym clothes, but it's more of like a look good, feel good type of thing. And yeah, I remember though, when I first put them on, I was like, I hate the way I look in this. I hate it. But that didn't stop me from going and wearing it and whatever. And now I'm seeing the results. I'm literally like shook, because I feel strong. I look strong. Like my arms, oh my God. There's nothing more that I love than sculpted arms, especially on a girl. Oh my God. I used to think I was a leg day type of girl. No, I will hit shoulders all day if I could. I love doing my shoulders. I love doing my biceps. I love just having a sexy formed arm. Yeah, I started seeing the results. And now I'm seeing like my abs come through way more. And like I was never overweight, and I've always been on the skinnier side, but I've never been as defined as I am now. And I'm so proud of myself for not stopping, because I feel like that work that I was putting in is finally paying off. And that is one thing I did learn throughout this whole journey, is being patient. I would come home from the gym sometimes, like at the beginning of forming my habit of going to the gym and like actually liking it, I felt like, what am I doing? I literally am not seeing anything. But then I, again, rewired my brain set of like, it takes time. Good things take time. I need to be patient with myself. It's not normal to go to the gym for one day and then think like you're going to be a sculpted baddie. That's not how it works. And there's so much more that goes into that, like eating. And I just stopped being so hard on myself, because I feel like that was really holding me back, you know? So yeah, I pretty much started forming a new habit. Having more self-discipline completely changed the way I am now. Just like, there's literally no excuse not to go. There's literally no excuse. And just thinking in that way, like, helped me so much. Now I love going to the gym. Now I love waking up early. I have so much motivation for each day, like, to do better. Obviously, I can kind of, like, go more in depth into everything I'm talking about. I'm kind of just, like, going off the top of my head of things I'm remembering and stuff I wanted to say. But one thing I did want to say about my gym journey is that I've been in and out of the gym like for years now, but I've never been this consistent. And with that being said, I have never seen the results I'm seeing now, and that is because I started training till failure. That completely changed the game. Completely. Just, that's making me feel really, really good. Another thing is my eating habits have changed. I am so intentional with what I put in my body. I'm not restricting, because I don't want to go into binge eating or anything. And I learned that from Haley. Like, she made a good point there. And so I have everything I want still. Before I was being more intentional, I loved hot Cheetos. I love all chips. Those are just my weakness. Started limiting that, like how much I was eating. I wasn't completely taking it away, but I started paying attention too to how it would make me feel, and I would feel so groggy and disgusting and gross. Even though it was so good, afterwards I did not feel good. Comparing that to having a green smoothie every day, that's something I liked. I started to think about all of these things that I wouldn't eat before because I'm a picky eater. That's one thing I hate about myself, is that I'm a picky eater. So that's why before I didn't care about if I was getting protein or having good foods. I just didn't care. And I also was lazy and I didn't like to cook for myself. I'll use spinach, for example. Spinach is great for you. Me personally, I did not know how I was going to take some spinach down. Then I thought, wait a second. Smoothies are bussin'. What can I put in a smoothie? Spinach. And you can't even taste it. So now I'm literally double whammy. I'm getting something I love because it tastes good. And two, I'm getting the nutrients of the spinach, and I don't even, it's not grossing me out or anything. And so I took that and I applied it to a bunch of other foods that I normally wouldn't eat, like chicken. Chicken I would eat, but there's so many ways to make it, and you just have all these good, yummy meals that you actually like in comparison to eating out or snacking like I was. And you pay attention to how it makes you feel, and then it makes you not want to eat that stuff anymore. And it's just so crazy how it works, and how it's actually been making me feel so good. So yeah, I started changing my eating habits. Now I have a green smoothie almost every day, and I literally use just produce, and you can go and get that from the store. It's not even that expensive, and you can make it however you want. You can just have so much fun with it. I just started realizing, and it just makes me feel so good because I'm eating all these good foods that make me feel good on the inside. I don't feel nasty or regretful. So yeah, I started changing that. Started eating a whole lot more protein. So incorporating things like salmon, chicken, beef, literally taking those 3 meats and thinking about how can I make it in a way that I'm gonna like it. Beef tacos, bussin'. You can have all your different toppings, or researching good meals that you think would look good and taste good. Boom. It's just so freaking crazy. So easy. That's the kicker. It's literally so easy. Or whenever I would get cravings to go out to eat, I'd be like, oh, I want to go to this burger place. Wait, I can literally make burgers at my house. And then I make burgers at my house, and it just tastes so much better, and I feel so much better, and you save money. I started to eat good, and I feel good. It makes me there's just so much research on how the foods you eat impact your mental state, and also your gut health. So I started going to the gym more and training till failure, learning to love it, keeping it a consistent thing. I love it now. I love going in the morning rather than at night. If that's not for you, that's not for you. Try something that's gonna help you stay consistent. If you'd rather go at night and it works better in your schedule, go at night, because chances are that's going to be more helpful to you and beneficial to your schedule, meaning you would be more consistent, because that is the key, is making it a lifestyle, not making it a phase. Then I started to eat healthy, and those two together helped me see my results, which makes me just feel so much better about myself, and it's literally a glow up from the inside out. And I just love it. I just literally love it because I just feel good about everything I'm putting in my body. I feel good about how my body is looking. I feel healthy. I feel strong. It's just so good. It's so good. And then working on my skin has been another thing that I've kind of changed. I'm not wearing as much makeup, and I love makeup. So that is saying a lot. But I think I got fungal acne or something. So I've been trying to clear that up. I think it's working. I feel good about my skin. Just paying more attention to how I feel, I guess, and how I can improve and change things. And I think that's something I love about life, is that when you're able to wake up each day with a new day, you can stop doing old things and start new habits. You can improve every single day. I love that. It's a beautiful thing about life that is so helpful. Same thing with who I surround myself with, paying attention to how they make me feel. And I feel right now I have a great group of friends that I can actually call my friends, and that I actually feel comfortable talking to and making my jokes around, and they support me too. That is something that I've paid attention to that's also making me feel amazing. I feel those are the main things I really wanted to touch on. Mostly my exercise journey and nutrition journey, like how that's changed and helped me. And this is obviously the very first episode of the podcast. I'm still playing around with it. I feel like those are the main things I wanted to touch on. I mean, there's probably so much more that I missed, and I'm gonna watch this back and be like, girl, what the heck? Yes, first episode, bear with me here. Please set me up while you're cleaning, or maybe you're working out. I don't know. Maybe if you're going on a road trip, just take some time to listen to me. If you got anything from this, I really hope this was inspiring for you. Maybe if you've been in a rut, you can take some things from my video and try them. Or if you've needed a sign to just change something in your life, this is it, girl. This is it. This is our year to just level up and feel good and just tap into our best self. Now, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below, because I do want to start doing, like, if this goes anywhere, I want to start doing thought sessions where you guys maybe DM me or leave comments or questions where I can kind of write them down and then share my thoughts / advice on them. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments, comment down below, or you can DM me on Instagram or TikTok. I have it all linked in my bio. And that concludes our first episode of Thought Daughter. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.